So we have Mr. Eli Rosinski, who's the founder and president of EVR Motors. Welcome, sir. And we were just discussing, EVR is from Israel, and it's been a very long time that EVR has been into the motor technology. So I would like you to let us know how is it that EVR is different in terms of motor manufacturing as compared to all the competitors which are there globally, and how do you see India market in terms of getting the motors in India, because as you know, the products in India are exploited a lot. So are these motors competent enough to cater to that kind of a need?
Exactly. Great questions. Thank you. So, firstly, I'm really happy to be here for, I don't know for how many times I've been here already. We have developed in EVR a new motor technology that makes our motors much lighter and smaller in comparison to other motors in the market, in the automotive market. With this advantage, we can also be very competitive in pricing.
Right.
And we are also extremely flexible to the solutions that we are giving to our customers. We can be very variable in the speeds, in the RPMs, in the basically we are giving the OEMs the ability to be extremely flexible in their design of their vehicle, of their motorcycle, of their car, of their light commercial vehicle, whatsoever. Now we have designed this technology in Israel. We have over 17 patents on these motors. We have a factory in India, in Manasar, that doing the manufacturing of the coils for our motors. And we are licensing our technology and doing partnerships with different partners around India to manufacture these motors locally in India for the local market that we are seeing huge potential in it, and also for exporting to the world. So basically we are focusing on manufacturing in India, exporting to the world, and for the local market as well. This is a major focus of our company. We, as EVR, we are eventually not so big company. We are a company of around 50 employees. But we are penetrating the market and providing our products to more and more serious OEMs around India and around the world by doing these partnerships with the leading tier ones around India that doing the manufacturing and also the internal sales in India. So today basically we have facilities. We have our own facility in Israel, Italy, and India. And we have partner facilities in 3 additional locations in India. We have distribution partners in the US and in Japan, around the world.
Since you mentioned that your presence is in India, Italy, and Israel. Now, I'm very curious to know. I've observed that Israeli companies are very good when it comes to, let's say, robotics and technology, this, right? What is the difference that you've seen in the Israeli ecosystem versus India ecosystem, that such technologies grow so well in Israel? You have a consumer base in India, but the technology starts in Israel, then you come to India. So what is the difference that you see?
Well, I would say that between Israel and India, there are a lot of things that are very common, actually. And this is why we like so much to work with Indian companies and Indian partners. We have a very similar mindset in some things, in making things quick, running fast, not stopping in any obstacle. From the other side, in Israel, we are also very good in innovation. The ecosystem in Israel is actually from very young age. There are places where to fail it's something bad.
Ah,
In
right.
Israel, no, we understand that failing is part of the process. You cannot succeed if you are not failing.
That's a beautiful statement.
You know, you
Yeah.
cannot succeed if you will not fail during the way.
Right,
Okay,
right.
success is built on stairs of failures.
Right.
Okay, and this is something that is very integrated, very deep into the Israeli nation. Let's say it like
Right,
that.
right.
From the other side, as a market, we are a very small market. Okay, entire Israel is 10 million people.
Yeah.
So we have a say that with together with India we are 1.4 billion people.
Right.
So by ourselves we are only 10 million people.
Right.
So we don't have a market for mass production
Right.
internally.
Right.
And as a result, we don't have enough knowledge on how to do mass production
Right.
of anything actually.
Right. Right.
And this is the huge advantage that we see in India.
Right. Right.
India maybe can be stronger in innovation,
Right.
can improve
Right. Right.
improve there, but India is great, and the engineering in India is very strong
Right.
in understanding of how to do mass production.
Right.
And this is where we see the very good
Synergy,
synergy. We are bringing the innovation, India bringing the knowledge and the expertise
Of mass production.
of mass production, of how to engineer the product to be done, to be mass produced
Right.
in the most efficient way, by the way,
Right,
in the
right,
most
right.
cost efficient way
Cost-efficient
that
way,
can
yeah.
that can be done.
And that's a very valid and very interesting point that you shared. The weaknesses are taken care by the other partner,
Yes,
right? And that is how the partnership grows.
exactly,
And,
exactly. Each partner bid, or the opposite way around.
Right.
I prefer to always to look on the optimistic side.
Right.
The strongest part taken care by the partner that is stronger in his area
Right,
of
right.
expertise.
And in India, let's say, I'm pretty sure you must have faced a lot of challenges in terms of localizing the supply chain for your components to make the motors. Because I've been in the robotic industry before, so we faced challenges in getting the right motors in India, and it comes at a very high cost. And India is a cost-sensitive market.
Yeah.
So to give a good price final product to the consumer, motor plays a very important role in the pricing,
Correct.
in the BOM.
Correct.
So, is there something that you've cracked in terms of giving that right pricing to the customers in India?
Well, let's start that from the beginning. Our design, our bill of materials of our design, is much more competitive
Right.
than competitive technologies.
Right.
Because our technology is basically we are giving, we have less copper, we have less magnets,
Okay.
and we have less metal in our motors by design. Okay, we are basically able to utilize the active materials inside the motor
Right.
in a much more efficient way.
Right.
Okay, so from the same amount of active material, we are able to
Generate
get
more.
higher flux, higher magnetic flux,
Right.
and to provide more power.
Nice.
And from the other side, we developed a way how to release more heat from the motor, because when we are getting more power in smaller package,
Right.
there is more heat.
More heat, yeah.
So we have also patents of how we are removing the heat from the motor.
Right.
So this is as a base. Okay, so we just have less materials.
Right,
Okay,
right.
so that's the first thing.
Right.
The second thing, our local partners that are much more familiar with the local market,
Right. Right.
taking care of getting the right pricing
Right. Okay.
of the
Right.
materials.
The negotiation with the,
Yeah.
But I think the designing is the major
Yeah.
USP that you've
Yeah.
cracked. So thanks a lot, Mr. Ellie, for your time. It was
Thank you very
great
much.
interacting with you.
Thank you very much.